Hey everybody, welcome to Comic Book Club. I'm Justin.
I am Pete.
And we are here to review comics. We're at Pete's house. He got me some tea because we're not drinking anymore.
We're not. No. It's just early.
So it's just early in the day. That's
right. Tea time.
It's not that we're not drinking.
Yeah.
Very popular mug in the Pete LePage household. So, point of pride.
Whatever. So let's talk about the three comics we're going to talk about.
We have some comics to talk about. We have Band of Heroes, All Winter Squad #1, Scalped #50, and Detective Comics #878. One of the very high-numbered series that will be soon eradicated by the DC renumbering event. God, I love renumbering.
Yeah, it just makes things easier.
Like, if accountants who read comics out there got to be so psyched, because they love numbers, and DC loves numbers, and moving numbers. It's great stuff. It's great comic book work.
Math people love when numbers change.
Yeah, think about it. Let's kick it off talking Band of Heroes, All Winter Squad. This is a Captain America-based series, a World War II type thing. Perhaps in advance of the Captain America First Avenger movie.
I mean, for me, it just doesn't get old making Germans bad guys, you know?
Yeah.
Just the Germans, the Germans.
Germans now are actually very friendly people. I would invite you to expand your mind. I'm actually going to Munich for Oktoberfest this year.
Oh, wow, that'll be crazy.
Party. Shit's going to get nuts. I'm going to buy Lederhosen.
Here's hoping you don't make it back, buddy. You know what I mean?
It's not like the Germany in this comic book. There's less...
No, I'm just saying that, like, if I hate you, I can't imagine the drunk version of you in Oktoberfest.
Oh, man, it's going to be a lot.
Hey, if anybody's going to be in Germany in Oktoberfest, please, you get a free shot. Take it.
Here's the trick. It's in September. Pete doesn't know that, though.
Oh.
So this comic, I like this. I love the art. Paul Jenkins.
The art is awesome.
Paul Jenkins writing this, and an Italian gentleman whose name is hard to pronounce. Gian Domenico, I believe, is how you might say it. Love his stuff. He did the Magneto series for a while back, set during the Holocaust, which was great. But I like this story. It's a Captain America, a bunch of sort of superpowered, a lot of them kids fighting in World War II. Fun stuff.
No, I disagree. The action, the fighting stuff that they kind of flash back to is really nice, really cool and well done, and the art really brings out the grittiness of the fighting. But then when they flash back to an old guy going through his comic book collection, that gets old really fast.
Yeah.
And you see it coming a mile away, and it's like, we know what's going to happen.
You know, I agree with you. That's a good criticism. It is a little obvious, but I mean, it's getting it out of the way, and I feel like eventually we're going to get into more of a fun story with the characters.
It's one of those storytelling things that always bothers me. It's like, why do I have to flash back? Why do we have to have something set and then flash back to the good stuff? Why don't we just set it there? You know what I mean? Anyways, moving on. Scalp #50, one of our favorite comics from Vertigo.
A comic that Pete and I agree on.
Yes. This is what I like about kind of like big issue comics.
Yeah.
You know, we hit 50, so it's always one of those things where I like to celebrate the comic itself, kind of within the comic, and I feel like they do an amazing job of that. Jason Aaron kind of hammering a point home, if you will, and has different artists kind of doing splash pages that just kind of takes a beat to really kind of sit on some things. Very well done within the story, and I can't say enough about this comic.
Great, it's a great front story. I mean, it's just one story, but then when you get the splash page, it sort of starts to speak for the whole series.
Yeah.
But the front story is really cool. It's a great way to sort of celebrate the series and show what's happening. It's very violent, very sad actually, but just great stuff, great storytelling. The art by Arm Guerra continue to be great, and the splash pages are done by a series of different artists. I was reading this on the subway like an hour ago. There's one a nude splash page. Which I was sitting, there's this girl who was tucked right up next to me. The subway is empty, so I don't know why she was sitting so close to me. Good looking, though. I was like, what's going on? And I turned that page, and I was like, I slammed the comic closed really quickly. I was like,
Don't be ashamed of the art, dude, alright?
Well, there's a naked woman. I don't want to look like a perv anymore.
You already look like a perv.
But I don't want to look like
more of a perv. It says it all over your face.
That's what I'm saying. I'm this close to being a perv as it is.
Yeah.
I don't need one more badge pushing me into full-on perv on the subway. There are plenty of pervs on there already.
Yeah.
Anyway,
if you would have took down your pants and then like
the
that
thing
was
is, I started with my pants down. That's the worst thing.
Okay.
This comic, if you haven't been reading Scalped, you could pick this up without any.
It's a good jumping on point. Yeah.
So pick it up. It's great. If you like this issue, then jump back to the beginning because it's a great series top to bottom. I think we say that once a month.
Yeah, we do. We do every time it comes out. Speaking of amazing comics.
Seriously, speaking of amazing tea, Bigelow.
What, dude? What? You just threw it on my table, you asshole?
What do you do when you're done with it? I don't know.
It's called.
I usually drink beer.
Oh my god, I can't even get into this. Okay, please.
Detective Comics 878.
Yes, yeah. Please, let's not take away from this amazing comic with your.
Scott Snyder took over this comic a while back, focusing on Dick Grayson Batman. Sort of, I don't know, people aren't as big into this series, focusing on Dick Grayson, because everyone's so excited that Bruce Wayne's back. Ladies and gentlemen, or mostly gentlemen probably, this is the definitive Batman comic. This is pure Batman action. Dick's interior monologue throughout the whole issue is awesome. The storyline's awesome. There's a great reveal. The end of the issue is terrifying. It's a terrifying moment. I won't spoil it for you. And that's all the time we have.
Sorry, I'm trying to quell my rage here. Yes, this series is amazing, and just utilizing, instead of trying to brush over the fact that, like, yeah, Dick Grayson's Batman now, really delving into it and what makes that great. And you see that in this comic. Just, and it's also not being like, all of a sudden, he's amazing at Batman. You know, he's still learning the ropes a little bit, and we're just, it's great because instead of us being like so upset that there's a new Batman, this is showing us why you should be in love with this Batman.
Yeah.
And Scott Snyder's doing an amazing job with this. The drama, the tension, it's all really, really well done. The writing's amazing. The art, Jacques doing the art is just, it's an amazing comic.
If you're going to pick up one Batman title, make it this.
Yeah.
Also, the Gates of Gotham series is really good as well. If you're looking for another one, also by Mr. Scott Snyder.
Cool.
Super cool, guys. Drink tea; it'll cool you out.
Yeah, really cool you out. I just want to take a moment to plug. I picked this up, Black Dynamite, the comic book. The movie was amazing, and I was excited for the comic.
Friend of the show.
Yep, and also just. If you thought the movie was funny, you'll love this comic. It really picks up where it left off, and same humor, same kind of stuff, great action. Check that out. Tuesdays, 8 o'clock, check us out at our live show at the People's Improv Theater, 8 o'clock. We'd love to see you there.
And have a happy 4th of July. Be careful of those fireworks, because I, one time, blew this finger open. Think about that.
I wish I was there to see that.
Think about that while you're having fun.
Thanks, everybody.
Did I cry?